Hello everybody, it's Uncle Byron. Welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I'm in Mystery Lake. Trying to get a bearing on what I'm doing because I had a little computer issues this morning I had to deal with. Unsuspected, of course. You know, it's called Windows Update. Windows Update, and then, you know, you end up getting smacked in the eye, man. Alright, I forget what episode number we're on. I'll obviously list it when I upload it, but... Ooh, I hate that. Alright, so let's see what we were up to. Okay. I had 3 days of not being able to do anything, so just gotta find my bearings here. I actually took a little me time and did some playing games that just I have on my Steam list, just to enjoy them on the new computer, you know. It was pretty fun. Alright, well, it's getting to be dark, so... Okay, so Uncle Dumbass left his bedroll somewhere? Is that what it's looking like? No, there it is. On the floor. Okay, making sure. But see, it's dark in here, boy. I gotta eat some weight, I know that. See if I got any, no, we're good. I'm gonna just go ahead and eat some of this sketchy stuff. Eating sketchy. Oh boy, let me tell you. Well, I think I finally got the adjustments where I want them, but like I said, that little Windows update come in and foobarred my sound settings, so I had to sit here and figure out why the hell my mic wasn't getting picked up on OBS. So that was a blast. Okay, so I got one of those there. Throw that in there later. And do this number. Just want to get it light so I can get my bearings here, you know? So I was doing some Rising World. And I had a guy comment, it was kind of funny. He's like, yeah, he goes, episode 3 you were in a hole in the ground, and then episode 4 you got a mansion. It's like, well, it's not a mansion, but I built a little like starter base off camera because I don't want to bore everybody. But if people want to see that kind of stuff, you know, just leave a comment, man. I mean, I'll include it. I mean, I'm gonna have to roll it out in a few videos because I'm not gonna edit it all. It's not that I don't want to. It's just I don't have the time, to be honest with you. I'm just trying to fit this all into my schedule now, you know. So I gotta, you know, it's got to be quiet in the house. So I only have certain times I get to record without worrying about that. So I'm working on getting, like I said, an alternative office. Just I have to, yeah, it's just a giant process, to be honest with you. Okay, so a little sleepy time. Just check, make sure, yeah, we're good. Gonna be chewing up some daylight, but that's fine. I don't mind. Okay. There, now I can think somewhat. Only 38% on our hide there. Got some guts going.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Let's see, I got one pot, yeah, okay. So I'm trying to think of what the next move should be. I know I was discussing going to, back to, get the backpack right. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to head on out of here, and I'm going to go back to TM. This needs time anyway. We'll get up to Ash Canyon and at least get the backpack. I'm not going to go on the Curator's Rifle hunt. Right now, I want to kind of get us back to where we were when I boneheadedly goaded down a cliff run. Well, I don't know how loud that is on your end, but I don't feel like I have to yell, but it's a little bit loud at my end. See if I can't just go in there and... It's like I said, ever since that Windows update that they just did, it just doesn't seem like it's, you know, it's like all my settings got kind of foobarred a little bit. I'll turn it down. See what that does. I apologize if it's off kilter, guys. Alright, so... I mean, we could go to Forsaken, but... I really would rather have the carrying capacity. So I think it's probably best that we shoot back to, Pleasant Valley.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I'll go we'll go via the dam, I think.
Getting a bit thirsty.
Sorry, I'm not overly talkative today, guys. Just got a lot on my mind. I'm trying to figure out these studio cans I got for monitoring and stuff just don't sound as good as the Razer one did. It's just kind of messing with me a little bit. I'll figure it out. I gotta just take some time to sit and wrap my head around it and get. I mean, it's good enough. I'm perfectly happy with the way it is. I just really enjoyed the deep, rich sound the other headset had. I think I might be able to set up the monitoring through that. I'll have to look. Hello, 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 hello. Yeah, a little responsive, I guess. So I'll try to squeeze in a couple videos today. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I've had no issues with anything sound-wise since, you know, I mean, I switched just from that other headset to this, but Windows stupid frickin' 11 had an update, and as soon as I updated the computer and rebooted it, OBS was not registering my mic for some reason, and the settings were the same, so I had to go through and just change settings randomly and until I figured out which one was doing it. Added I think what it was there was a spatial THX audio update. And I think that's what did it. But I got it fixed. So now we're just going to head our asses back. Get that backpack. Of course, shit weather. But, you know, it is what it is. Tools. Sometimes there'll be a crowbar on the ground here, too. Pry bar, crowbar, whatever the hell you want to call it. You know, call it a crowbar, mate. Crowbar, mate. Oh.
I need some water.
Some free bullets. I'll take them.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
I always take free bullets. Oh, what the hell, we'll check it. I don't usually loot in here too much just because it's... Yeah, it's time consuming and... I don't know. There's some stuff that you can get in here. I mean, there's... Fire strikers you can find. There's, you know... But right now, I'm just kind of more like... You know, I'm gonna... Just get the objective that we got a hand done, you know? And get back to... Later on when you're coming through or whatever and you want to scour through for loot or whatever, you know, because my gear is good enough for me at the moment. We're sitting at, you know, 49 warmth. It's better than that. I got some stuff to fix, like a wet gear and painkillers. You need those, bro. Leave them there. All right, we left the dead guy's pills, you know, because you never know. He could have some freaky, weird alien syndrome. And he's just pretending to be dead. And then you could pop up and be like, man, where the flying frick are my pain pills, man? And then you got to feel all bad about it, you know. Oh, look. That's why it's there. It's empty. Well, I could scrap it for some metal, but...
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
I don't think we're in a dire situation right now for metal, to be honest with you. Alright. Get the hell out of town, man. What we got over here?
Perfect.
You know, I wouldn't call it perfect, Astrid, but, you know. It's alright. It's alright. Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah, we'll go around. Feel like dealing with that right now. Wolves shouldn't bother me. Boy, I don't know why those sound effects are much louder, and I got like an off balance too on that channel, so I don't know if it's something not plugged in all the way right. I don't know. Like I said, man, I'm a bonehead, people. Had some good, few comments on my Ryzen world. One guy was going on about the coordinates. It's like, games that use coordinates for locations, like, you know, the 3-digit sets, like the, you know, you get the 3 on the left, a couple in the middle, 3 on the right. It's all fine and dandy. It works just fine. But my problem is I'm dyslexic. So when I'm looking at it, it just, numbers like that all together just really screwed my head. So I've tried to find alternative ways to get around. Plus, to be honest with you, if they made it so you could move that where it shows up, I just don't like it being right smack in the bottom middle of the screen. If anyone's played the game, you know what I'm talking about. If you hit F3 twice, you get these coordinates that show up, but it's like right in the weirdest spot. And like I said, numbers like that mess with me. Any game I've ever played that's had that kind of coordinates, unless you can like type in the waypoint, you know, like /WP and then use the coordinates, and then have like a little arrow or something indicating where you got to go. But just to use just the numbers itself, yeah, it's something something I have a hard time doing. I mean, I can do it, just got to pay attention to the right number, but I don't know. I got around just fine. So at the end of the day, it's the same, really. This trek isn't too bad. I don't mind traveling around.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
To be honest with you, it doesn't bother me a whole lot. In this game, you kind of, you know, you just, it's part of it. You have to do it. You have to put the time in, you know. Oh yeah. What's up there, Karen? Yeah, there's another one. They're all over the place in here. I used to go around and try to grab all those things, but it's like, God, there's so many of them. They drive you nuts. This cave isn't too bad. For the most part, it's pretty... I don't know. Pretty okay. Alright. Let's get to getting. Still got to get all the way to at least the farmhouse. I'll cut up the back way by the plane crash. There's a lot of food and stuff I left up there, and I really didn't loot everything, but it's just cloth. My main thing there would have been the flare gun, which I didn't see, but I don't know if I can't remember if this run I checked it or not. I probably did.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here and, because of the weather, gonna drop down a sleeping bag, see if I can, like sleep for 3 hours or something and clear the wind out there a little bit. All right.
I would do anything for a drink right now.
Well, it's better than it was, so that's a good thing, right? Oh yeah. Hey, Kool-Aid, what up? So I gotta check the volume still. That's what I was pretty much saying, but I'll get it. I'll get it. I'm working on it. I'll do some more Rising World. I didn't think people would be interested in watching a long-winded video on building, but if they want me to do that, I will totally do it. Doesn't matter to me. You know what I mean? As you know, either way, I don't care. I just wanted to spare people because it took me, God, I'd say, digging out the ground up there like I did, and then building a little house. I'm talking about Rising World now, and the stuff. It took, I would say, over 3 hours. You know, so I would have had to bust that up into, I don't know, between 4 and 6 videos.
Let's say a lot because I love horses.
So, really isn't a whole lot. I didn't do anything overly, you know, sophisticated because there is a lot of sophistication in the building in that game. So, shut up. So all these wolves on this game want to do is eat you. It's like, you know, it's their only purpose is just to eat people. Alright, bring on the sprains. Let's get it over with. I better eat. Sitting there babbling at y'all and I ain't even eating. Drink that soda, that's some calories. Oh, I know it's sketchy as hell, but whatever. As long as I don't forget to take my antibiotics and sleep for 10 hours, I'll be alright. Not that I've done that before either. Alright, I'm going to kind of do the strafing run. Alright. Here we go. We got the spraying risk on. Huh. What you doing over there, bunny? Being a freak? Huh? Hmm. Remember one of the random bunkers had a chance to spawn up here. I can't remember if it was this little spot or over in between, but it was like right here somewhere. God, it was a while ago. That was rough. That's when the caches were rough because they spawned in random spots. So I do like the fact that the devs, you know, put them in fixed ones, and hey, instead of you being able to find 1 out of 9 or whatever in one area, you'll be able to find, you know, 3 of the 9 will be full. As long as you know how to get to the 9, you know. I think it was a much more clever way to do it. Because I'll be honest with you, before they did that, I kind of had the player mentality where I'm not going to go scouring the entire zone for a cache. So what I would do was just if I bumped into it, I check it, right? I mean, I wasn't going on my way for it. Suppose I could go up and see what's up there. Sometimes there can be a rabbit hat up here. If not, I'm not going to bother going all the way up there to look. Yeah, there's a rabbit hat there. I'll grab it, stick it in the cabinet. It'd be a good spare to have. I don't really have a problem with it. Other than I really don't have a need to kill the rabbits in Stalker, but I'd rather, you know. And this is all wonky as hell since they updated with the safe house customization. You got to kind of walk over here and kind of carefully sneak over to grab that, because if not, you'll fall through the floor. So I just grab that and get my beef jerky and all peaches today, and then see what I mean. It's just goofy. It took me a couple tries. There was a knife sticking in the log there. I saw it. Once in a while, that can be there, that knife.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yes, it is getting kind of heavy. That's because we have to keep picking things up, man. So, how y'all doing out there? All 7 of you watching. Appreciate the love. Channel will do its thing over time. You know, I'm not in no hurry for this to... It's not like I got it monetized or anything. Even when I do hit that point, I think I'm still going to wait. I don't know, we'll see. Because I don't really... I don't know. Just not in a hurry. Really don't need all these potatoes. Why they're there? They bother me. Okay, yeah, I still got a couple of hides here too, and some of this stuff. Look at it all. Toting around a bunch of coal I don't need on me. I'll just stash some of the extra stuff in here like I have been. Put that in there. Oh, she's full.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Alright, plus I got torches on me. Do I still got a pistol? Did I find a pistol yet? Thought I did find a pistol. Am I being punked? I could have swore we found a pistol. Oh, the runs, they blend, man. They blend. Okay. Oh, so I've been up here. Yeah, I remember checking. There was nothing there. I could have swore I looted one, though. I put it away somewhere by accident? I mean, I'm not worried about it. We'll travel without it, we'll travel without it. Ain't no big deal. I got a lot of wood stuff on me, too. Might just leave some of the... I hate that when that thing's full. God, it drives me nuts. Okay, there we go. Just got to remember they're there later. And these don't weigh a lot. Okay, what the hell? I got playing a game yesterday where the buttons are different for the leaving the menu, so now I'm doing that. So, you all know how it works when you switch games. It's just... Sometimes your brain just does it. You don't even really think about it. Then you jump in another game where it's different. It's like, damn it. The hell you doing, fool? That's 3-6. I mean, it is overall better. You know, it's got a little more protection. Problem is they just seem to degrade so fast. You know, we can just wear it for now, I guess. Bust, I'll just get a different one. Just got to be able to get up the ropes and stuff, but I will when I mean, I got all this wood I don't need on me too, so. Okay, this stuff's all equipped. See, it's a lot of canned stuff that I'm toting around. Ugh, it's gonna drive me nuts. Okay. Let's drop these oats. Don't need your stinking oats. Yeah, see, I should have stashed some of these teas and coffees too, but that's fine. We're light enough for what I gotta do. Might just head right out of here. See what it's like outside. It's not terrible. We'll head out. At least get to the abandoned cache by the TM rope climb, you know. Yeah, it's not bad out here. Almost looks like an Aurora's creeping in. Just fine by me. Yeah, like I said, after the wildlife revamp, I come flying up through here. You know, up the hill a ways here, and there was a frickin' moose. Never been a moose there before. Of course, that was the whole idea of the wildlife revamp, right? Move things around, shake things up, get people back on their toes. Because before that, I knew where pretty much every...
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
Every chance of a threat would be, you know.
The sun is setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
Well, she's awfully talkative today. I didn't even give her coffee or nothing, so I don't know why she's so talkative today. She is, though. So, you know. So I did hotkey the mute. Because there are, you know, a couple different ways you can do it. OBS, you can do it. You know, there's some settings, but I'm just going to stick with my original plan and wait for that little switch I bought to come in the mail. It's just I can clip it right on my shirt. Can't clip a hotkey to your shirt, man. Well, I mean, you could clip the key to your shirt, but it ain't going to do shit. So I don't see the point in it. Okay. Yep, that moose can be right in here now. Yeah, that's fun. Just got to remember that I got that moose hide chilling in Mystery Lake. I won't go out of my way for birch bark, but I'll grab it if it's right under my feet.
I'd eat anything right about now.
See that I like this trek too because it's like, you know, if the weather turns to crap, like even on Interloper, you know, there's a few spots you can duck off into. You know, you got the plane crash itself up there. You can kind of tuck away into the little corners and nooks there. There's that one fuselage. Well, there's a couple actually, but there's the cave, and then of course you got the, you know, you get up and around the corner. You can get to the abandoned cache. Plus, there's that little, like, I don't know, I call it a crack house. I don't know. You know, the little 2-burner stove in it. You can chill there if your gear's decent enough and start a fire and keep it lit. You can sleep there and get some outdoor time. Yeah. No gun. Sometimes that dude has a rifle. You can find it there, 3 Strikes Farm. When you go over, what is it, Heartbreak Bridge? The bridge right in front of the farmhouse, that one. Contemplation or whatever. Right off on the side of the road there in the little shack, that guy can have a rifle there too sometimes. There's a few spots you can find it there. I have found a pistol. I'm just not remembering where. Yeah, I pound on the stamina, guys. That's just me, man. It's what I do. PV, TMMO, and Forlorn, all empty. Huh. Oh, okay. I was goofing off in the game. I have a, you know, I'm not recording series that I like to play. Because, you know, when I can't record, I just want to play the game. So I just pop on there and mess around. So I apologize, but it's just the way it is, you know. It's not really a lot you can do about that. There's just so much to do. It's hard to wrap around in your head. Wait, did I do that in this one or that other one? Oh, it's funny. Just the way it is, all, you know. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we got a soda.
I wonder
I'll
if I
take
can drop
that.
any of this gear.
Leave this kind of in the middle of the road over here or something. Not overly concerned about feathers. I won't be making any arrows anytime soon. And yeah, I can make lures and stuff, but I can't even talk today. Very tired. I had to start the day off taking a rather potent painkiller. So that's why I'm a little calm today. I've just I had no choice. I have a sciatica that's I had to try to maneuver around my very large dog this morning and screwed my back up. Because that dog is heavy.
I need to find something to drink.
120 pounds of pit bull, half pit bull mastiff. And he got mobility problems because of his age. I just had him to the vet. Got him on some new pain / inflammation medicine, and I'm going to try that out. Plus he gets Cosequin joint supplements, and so he's feeling a little better, but I can't get him to stop laying on the hard floor. That's the problem. You know, dogs, they can be so
Man, I am too tired to think
if
straight.
you want to call it persistent, maybe. Just kind of roaming around. Oh, yeah. Feels like forever when your ass is dragging away because I'm so fatigued, but I had to be quiet for a second there. My dog was barking in the other room, and that dog don't bark unless there's something going on. I don't got to worry about people roaming around the property because they walk around the back corner and they see that dog standing, my mastiff standing out there. They're not gonna. If they're smart, they wouldn't stick around. Because if I'm not out there and that dog don't know your scent, yeah. Even with bad mobility, he's gonna get your ass. And back in his day, boy, he was a one athletic guy. Let's put it that way. He used to love going in the truck so much that he'd come running up to the back of the truck with the tailgate shut. And I'm talking, this was a 97 Ford F-150 with an 8-foot bed. So pretty tall. And he would jump right up, hang on the damn tailgate, right? And pull himself up into the bed and jump through the 2 sliding windows to the cab. And just be sitting in the front of the truck. Of course, I always left my windows down some, so. And I also kept the 2 sliding windows shut when I wasn't around, so he wouldn't like jump in there and emulsify himself in the Florida heat. Irresponsible pet owner I am not, that's for sure. Do the best I can with the situation I got. All right, well, that wasn't too bad. We made it all the way from Mystery Lake to here. If I really wanted to, I could push right to the hut, but I don't really see the point in it. Go ahead and use our night vision. Move our mattress over here. There we go. I'm just going to check all this stuff. I'm not going to do that right now, though. So, anyway, with that said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and call this one. I know it wasn't overly exciting, but we are on our way to get the technical backpack in Ash Canyon. So when I return, we will pick up right here. And I thank you guys for coming. Please comment, like, and subscribe. I would really, truly appreciate it. And if there's things you want to see I'm not doing, just let me know. You know, I mean, if I record something and you think, hey, you know, I'd like to see that, let me know. It's a brand new channel, guys, so I can't read everybody's minds, that's for sure. And but if people enjoy watching building, I don't mind watching it. I don't mind doing it. I'll be more than happy to do that, especially with any game, really. I just, with the raw footage, I'm trying not to put too much, you know, tedious and mundane, you know, stuff on there. Like I smelted ingots and ore stuff off camera. You know, just things that are boring, like in Rising World, like making yarn. No one wants to sit there and watch me make yarn for, you know, 10 minutes of holding down buttons, you know. Macros or not, it still has to happen, so I'm not going to make people sit there and watch that. But other than that, you know, I'm trying to keep everything like the Long Dark, the first series was very, very tight, you know, as far as like ending and starting of the video. So I'll try to continue on with that in this one, because it's a different kind of game. You know, there's not a lot of that stuff going on, really. So, but at any rate, I will catch you guys in the next episode. It's Uncle Byron saying, take care.